It's just showing me love. You know I adore you. So in writing this song Against the World, those two main lines that really hit me in this song, because I was going through a tough time in life, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. But the one line, the main one, and my love goes way further than I show from day to day, and then. And I'm gonna let you hear it. Let you hear some of the song where that lyric is at in the song. Even though sometimes these things don't go so good or how we want, forever baby, forever baby. You know I love you, and we gon' always be together. And my love goes way further than I show from day to day. And I know it. So that part of the song is like one of my favorite parts of the song, because nobody don't really know what goes behind the scenes. Like when you give up everything for a person, or when you just in it with a person, they don't know what all you'll sacrifice for them. And I think people take that for granted a lot. The next one of my next favorite lyrics in this song, it comes a little later on in the song after this. And it says, we can build the life we dream, and we can do those type of things, baby. I'm gonna play that part of the song for you. It's like this song again, and I had this in the deluxe version of this song, but it tells kind of the background story of why I wrote this song. I almost lost my job. I'm a contractor, and at the time, they was like, we gonna cut all contractors in. I had to tell my girl, she was getting nervous, as all people would, right? And I was like, you know what? I got your back, and it's just me and you against the world. And that's kind of how this song was born, from a place of doubt and frustration and worry. Let me play this line for you. And I know you're my queen and you want it. We can build a life we dream, and we can do those type of things, baby. We Jesus against the world, babe. It's near you again. Now I'm a Christian, so like, there's some of my lyrics that I refer to my faith, and a lot of people are turned off by that, and some people are scared to do that in their music because they feel like they'll alienate some people. But it is what it is. So in this season of my life, my trade is, I'm an electrical engineer, and I do automation controls. And the company that I work for, they hired a new CEO, and the CEO is like one of them old school things. This was right after COVID. He's like, people come back to the office if they're a contractor, which I am a contractor in my field. If you're a contractor, either bring them on full time or let them go, fire them. And I was outside the company footprint, meaning that like I didn't stay within the vicinity of where the parent company is located. And so I thought I was gonna get fired, and it was this real tumultuous time where the CEO was making changes. They had already cut some other departments, and so we was just like scared, and I was like, look, as long as me and you got each other, it's just me and you against the world. I know that might sound a little bit cliche, but that's really where this song was born from. So I'm like, we're gonna be all right, long as we stick together. So I spend a lot of time just designing, so I'm always trying to give the end user a great musical experience. So I'm always doing this for every single release, just designing deluxe artwork and behind the scenes stuff, everything that you would get if you actually bought a CD. Everything is digital now, but still, and I do this for every release, so it's a lot. But I really want the end user to have an incredible musical experience. It's not just the music, it's about what went into the music, why we make it, the reasons why we write these songs. The origin point of this song, like I told you, during this period I was a little bit down, thinking that I was gonna get laid off, and I was wondering, like, what am I gonna do? I got a family to support, I got kids, I had just bought a new house, and so I was worried. And whenever I start worrying about something, I always go to music. So I'd like just turn on some music and listen to it, calm me down, get in the mood. And I happened to be scrolling on YouTube, and this song came across my timeline. It was by Josiah Bell. It was called Love Moon. And I listened to that song, and I was just like, I loved all the parts of that song, all the makeup of that song, the guitar. He was real smooth with his delivery. and it inspired me. And you'll hear similarities if you hear that song, shout out to Josiah Bell. You'll hear a lot of similarities in this song, Against the World, with Love Moon by Josiah Bell. So shout out to him. Great music. And here's the last thing. I cannot find the original stems to this song. I recorded this song in 2020, and like I moved a couple times between then. I got a divorce one time. I only been divorced once, and I lost the audio files I had. Anybody ever like went through that, where you move your studio stuff and hard drives get corrupted? I searched like all my Google Drives. I searched all my external hard drive. I got like 4 of them. So I got audio files everywhere, and I just could not find the stems for this. So I couldn't build a diamond, version of this song. And also I wanted to do sort of like a remix or a revisit. So I would have to rebuild it all from scratch, but I couldn't find it. That bugs me. But so I had to play all the guitar parts in this song. I really wanted a guitar player. Once you get to know me a little bit, guitar is my favorite instrument, even though I can't play a lick of it. I play keyboards, but I couldn't get a lead guitar player, so I had to play all the guitar parts myself. There's some strings in there, but it came out pretty good. Well, I'll let you be the judge of that, but there is a deluxe version of this, has some behind the scenes, has a lyric video, and then a breakdown of the song. If you want to support the mission is that I really want to build a catalog of music, 70 songs over the next year, and get some sync music placements. And also, I want to retire my wife as a teacher. There's a lot of things in the classroom these days she has to deal with. So that's the mission. If you want to support the mission, there's a deluxe version of this song. It'll be down in the description. And all of my full discography and all the music, but all the deluxe versions with the behind the scenes and the CD artwork, you can find all of that on my website. The link will be down in the description. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next song, which should be very soon.